Hello guys, and welcome back to the Our Minds channel and another sit down video. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. What do I mean by that? Very quick story time. About um 2 months ago now, I got a follower from Instagram. Obviously I'm not going to give you their Instagram handle or tell you their name, but they followed me on Instagram. I followed them back because I liked their account. I liked what it was that they were promoting. It was a group Instagram account. Sorry. Anyway, so I followed them back, and every now and again they would send me like a DM. Nothing romantic. Okay, it wasn't a male. It was like two females who are running this account, right? Anyway, every now and again they'll send me a DM asking me to have a look at this post or sending me this inspirational um, video message thing from YouTube. And I'd watch it, I'd comment, and every so often they'll ask me how I am, um, what was going on with me, what I did for the weekend, simple, stuff. Anyway, I think it might have been about 2 weeks ago now. I got another DM from them, but this time they asked me, "Oh, by the way, Jemima, what do you do for a living?" And I thought, okay, God, here we go. And I think I know where this is going. Anyway, so I told them. I asked them what they do for a living. They told me. Great. Then they said, "Oh, by the way, would you be interested in joining our, what was it, like this female empowerment group? And we hold meetings I can't remember how often they hold meetings for, and this is what we do. Would you be interested?" God bless them, hand on my heart. No, no, I wouldn't be interested for reasons that I don't really need to give. I'm just not interested to join your group. I will support you, yes, via Instagram. God bless you. Amen. So I went to them, wrote back to them, and I said, you know what? With all due respect, it's really not something that I would be interested. I would not be interested in. Sorry, I just left out the last word there. So about an hour later, they came back to me and they were like, okay, fair enough. However, if we sent you some details, would you be okay having a look at it? Again, without sounding like a total cow, I just wasn't interested. But the people pleaser in me, I messaged them back and I was like, yeah, sure. And then within 0.52 seconds, they sent me this link to a MS Teams, or was it a Zoom? I think it was MS Teams, to have like this video call. And they said, "Oh, are you going to be available Wednesday night? We're going to have a Teams call, and there's going to be 50 of us on there, and you can join as well. And it's going to be great." And they went off into this whole spiel about what this video call was going to be about, and who's going to be on there, what they're going to be talking about. And I was just like, whoa. So they said to me, "Oh, you're going to be free Friday night at 5 o'clock." And I don't think that they are based in the UK, they're based abroad. So I was like, no, genuinely, no, I'm not going to be free. I'll still be at work at that time. They came straight back and they were like, "Oh, well then what about Sunday afternoon? Are you going to be free for the call then?" And again, I was like, "Oh, I don't think I'll be free. It's such a shame. Oh, it would have been nice to have been on the call." Why did I say that? Why did they say that when I didn't really want to be in the call in the first place? Anyway, they messaged me again trying to pick a date when I was free. And at that point, I started to get really irritated. And I just thought to myself, "Oh, just accept my no, and that, I don't want to be on this call. I don't really want to be part of this group that you've got going on. No offense, I just don't want to be a part of it." And I was getting really wound up by this point. And then I had to check myself because I thought, no, hold on, Jemima. Wait a damn minute. It's your fault. It's not their fault. When they came to me and they asked me and they said, "Are you interested in joining this group?" Yes, I said no. Naturally, they came back and they said, oh, well, in case you change your mind, would you be willing to? And again, me being the people pleaser, I was like, yeah, sure. When really, what I should have done is stick to my guns and say, no, thank you. I'm really not interested. I'm going to give it a miss. But I didn't stick to my boundary. I didn't stick to my gut. I didn't stick to my no. The people pleaser, like I keep saying, the people pleaser that's inside me, I was I was entertaining it in a way, which then led me to become really irritated with myself and with the other person. And this is why it's really important to hold on to your boundaries and let your yes be yes and your no be no. Because I wouldn't have worked myself up, I wouldn't have been short tempered with them had I have said no in the beginning when they first asked me, and no again when they asked me the second time. When you allow somebody or people to, slide in when they see an opportunity and you're not firm in your conviction and you don't stand firm in your yes or your no, they can take advantage of that. Now, this group that I'm talking about, I don't think they had any ill intentions. They're basically trying to promote their business, and they've been following me, I've been following them, we've been communicating here and there. So they just saw an opportunity and they thought, well, yeah, let's take it. I have no right really to be angry at them because they are only doing what I have allowed them to do, which is I didn't stick to my guns. And this is what it's like in everyday life with people that you meet, family, work colleagues, strangers, even us ourselves, we do it. If I don't know, if I say to my friends, oh, I've gone out to lunch with my friends, okay? And then I don't feel like going home. That doesn't always happen, but I don't feel like going home. And I say to them, oh, you know what? Why don't we go to this place to go and get some drinks? Let's go to a bar. And one of them says, oh, you know what? I'm really tired. I've had a really long day. I'd rather just go home. Naturally, I'm like, oh, come on. It's only going to be for one drink. Oh, it's only literally, 10 seconds down the road. Let's go. That is something that all of us do. And when we're not strong in our convictions, people can take advantage. And when people start to take advantage of you, it becomes this slippery slope. And you get to a point where you don't even realize that that person is even taking advantage of you. And it's happened to me. And unfortunately, sorry, that I'm not the only person that it's happened to you. That's happened. I know I am not the only person that has happened to. We all do it. It is life. But there are certain, scenarios and situations whereby it's a lot more morbid, and people are not just persuading you to, oh, let's just have one more drink at the bar. People are actually trying to get you to, change your values, change what you believe in, change who you are deep down inside. And that's why boundaries are so important. First of all, everything always starts with you. You have to respect your own boundaries, and you have to let your no be no and your yes be yes. And if somebody, whoever that they are, if somebody is not respecting that, that's on them. That's not on you. I also want to add here, when I say, respect your boundaries, I'm not saying that you need to be so so strong in your yes and no that when somebody genuinely needs your help or advice or your assistance, you're just like, no, sorry, I've got to go and wash my hair. Sorry, I'm going to be finishing work really late that day and I need to go home. Obviously, you have to, and I don't mean to sound rude, you have to kind of use your common sense here. If you can tell that somebody is in dire need, if you can see and sense that somebody needs your help and they've come to you, of course, make that. And also, when they're coming to you, it's not jeopardizing your well-being. It's not harming you in any type of way. By all means, like, go help that person. But when I'm talking about boundaries, I mean, if you don't want to talk about something, about whatever that situation is to somebody else, you don't have to talk about it. If you don't want to go somewhere for whatever reason, you do not have to go. If you know it's going to trigger you, it's going to harm you, it's not going to serve you in any way, shape, or form, you don't have to go. But if you know that somebody genuinely needs your help, and you know what the truth is, this is the thing, all of us deep down, we all know what the truth is. When you know that somebody is in you know, a situation whereby they need you, and yes, let's face it, those serious situations when they come about, it is a bit of an inconvenience. Let's face it. Let's face it. Let's call a spade a spade. It's a bit of an inconvenience. But at the end of the day, we as people, we're not living solely for ourselves. We are living for other people as well. We're here to serve other people as well. But don't just be serving everybody left, right, and center and forget yourself. But also remember in the same breath that when somebody needs you, it's your, like, I don't know what the right term is, almost like human duty. It's the love, the nice, the kindness that's in you to help them. Now, if you're recognizing a pattern that this person is always calling upon you for assistance every Tuesday at 7 o'clock and they're making a whole big drama out of it, by all means, tell that person no. Politely, don't be rude about it. Cuss them out in your head, but don't verbally. I'm joking. Don't cuss them out in their head, but just let them know that, listen, I've noticed a pattern with you, and I've noticed that this is what you have been doing at this particular time. You know, what's going on. You have every right to ask them. But my main point is just protect your boundary. If you want to do something, by all means, go ahead and do it. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to explain the reason why. You really don't. I mean, you can give, don't, again, use your common sense. Don't be rude about something. If somebody's saying to you, oh, why don't you, okay, I had a friend. I have a friend. She's still my friend. Why did I say I have a friend? I had a friend who was invited to a christening, and at the time she had been married for uh, I can't remember how long. Been trying for a baby. She couldn't have a baby. Okay, so she told her best friend, "Listen, I'm really struggling." Sorry, it wasn't a christening. It was a baby shower. That was it. And her best friend obviously got pregnant, having the baby shower. She was struggling, and she said, I don't know how I'm going to be going to this baby shower. She told her best friend, she explained what was going on with her mentally and emotionally. So her friend said, listen, you've told me, and I completely understand, all right? And if you turn up, you turn up, great. If you don't turn up, I know that you're supporting me in spirit, and I understand the reason why you are not there. Cut a long story short, she turned up to the baby shower. However, everyone knows what a baby shower is like, and everyone's all happy and you're playing games and baby stuff. Going to a baby shower when you are struggling to conceive is painful. I've never been in that situation. God, please don't, please, God, I don't ever want to be in that situation. But I think we can all agree that that is a very painful situation to be in. So she went to the baby shower and she was there for all of an hour. Naturally, when she was leaving, all the other girls were saying, oh, why are you leaving? Oh, just stay, just this, just that, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, no, I'm going, I'm going. Her best friend knew why she was going, but everybody else didn't know. So in the end, I remember her saying to me that it was annoying her at this point. So she said to them, look, I have my reasons. I've already explained to the lady who was having the baby shower, who was pregnant. I've already explained to her. So please just respect that. I'm going to go. End of discussion. End of discussion. She left. They didn't ask. As far as I'm aware, the other girls didn't even ask the woman who was pregnant and they were having the baby shower for. And this is what I mean. If something is going to trigger you, you don't need to explain it. You can be respectful by telling people, you know what, I don't really want to get into it. This is how I'm feeling. So please, if you don't mind, just respect the fact that I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go there, but you enjoy yourself. Wish you the best of luck. Thank you, amen. God bless you, and goodbye. That's it. So let your yes be yes, let your no be no. Stand strong in your conviction. Don't be rude about it. Don't be dismissive. Remember that although you have your boundaries, there are people, whoever you meet in life, that are going to come to you and they're going to need you for help. Be ready to serve. There's nothing wrong with serving, and I truly believe when you do serve, always comes back around. That blessing will come back to you. Anyway, as always, guys, I really do hope that you got something from this video. If you do want to see more content from me, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle in the description box down below. Take care, and I will see you in another video.